We're live. Hi everyone, I'm at the Toyo booth. I think he's making trapezoids, so we'll go over and watch his demo. He's using the Morton board over here. Laura, you made it. So these are the breakers that I've been showing you guys on my periscopes. These giant breakers, and they come with the black cutter. That heavy duty breaker, so it breaks glass like this. Isn't that amazing? They've got these little tool holders here. Oh, you ordered the circle attachment. You're right, I wanted to order that. I'm glad you reminded me. They sell these little packs to hold your tools up so they're not laying all over your surface. Hey, we're live. Say hi.
Hi, everybody.
Say hi.
Hello.
And say hi.
I'm day 16.
And so he's over here making some trapezoids for a project. He's using that thing that we looked at last week. You remember that?
That's right. It's easier than you think.
He knows what he's doing. So look how easy that is. And he's using his Toyo blade. And you guys have the tap blade, right?
Yes, it is.
You got to get tapped.
It's our custom grip cutter.
Oh, and their new custom grip cutter. Look at that. Oh,
it's actually been around a while, but we can change the paddle size.
Everything you guys have, I say, is new. It's new to me.
Hey, I love it. It's 21 years new.
And look how easy you hold that. That's nice.
Well, I like it because I use the palm of my hand here, and the strength of my arm gets to push the cutter. It's not just, it's kind of like a pistol grip in that regard. So as soon as I have these done, I'm going to lock them in so that we can make our border.
I think it's just regular shelf paper from any...
And you made all these circles with the circle cutter?
That was with the Morton Cheney circle system.
Yes, I want to get one of those if you have one.
We sold out.
You see, you guys, I should have come here first before I periscoped.
My thumbs are sore from...
Let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I'll ask him when he's done.
Those are nice, huh? 6. We're making an 8-sided border, and we're going to use alternating colors. So I think I have enough here.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Lots of hearts.
Pretty neat. So there's that.
I like this circle.
Somebody said, cut a circle.
Did you see what we broke up there with the power breaker? We made those little strips.
These little strips?
Yep.
Oh, they were broken down here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tiny. That's nice. With thick glass.
Notice you move the paddles of the power breaker when you want to do finished strips.
You do what?
You move those paddles on the power breaker when you want to do finished strips.
Right, and then spread them out for bigger pieces. Yeah. Oops, sorry.
So we started out making strips. And then we cut them into trapezoids. Now, we drop them into our circle and border system.
Okay, now. They do? Okay. We came up with the tap wheel system. And see the picture of the wheel down there? Yeah. It's got that funny borehole with the little cams around the outside. Yeah. That's what we're doing now. And so when we put a round axle through a hole with all those cams, instead of the wheel listening to is this.
That out for a moment. So if you put this into the Morton surfaces, there's one spot with a notch if you're along the seam. And you want to make sure that you're in the notch spot, otherwise you got to move on to another cell.
Only if you're on the seam does that come into play.
Oh,
Otherwise,
okay.
Does it feel different? Oh, you can't tell the difference. So it feels real is the same.
I'm gonna zero out here.
I don't feel
All right.
not so much because you're not.
All right.
I said we're live. Periscope. Right inside is where that pumping is.
But I can order one of those teeny circle cutter systems.
Yeah.
Teeny circle system?
Yes.
We blew those out. Those went like hotcakes.
You can
You
order
can.
them.
You can.
Compression on the inside, tension on the outside, holding it all together. So
Now we're gonna do 3.75 and a 4.75 here.
Somebody just said, I love my pistol grip cutter.
Ah, thank you.
Does it do audio or just video?
It's audio. They're listening to you. People are saying I'm watching closely. And someone else said, what system is this?
It's the Morton Circle and Border System.
Circle and Border System
Like Morton Glassworks.
by Morton Glassworks, guys.
Oh, this is the inner diameter. I need to do this on the radius. So our inner radius is
My Toyo cutter is the best. I won a brand new cutter. Thank you to them.
Oh.
Somebody won a new one. So
Wonderful.
That's awesome, right?
You're welcome.
You're welcome. And this is your big circle cutter, right?
It is. I can show that too, but I was going to let you
Well, no, that's
kind of
okay.
watch that.
But that's what you use to cut that big yellow circle over there.
That's correct.
Yeah. Look at that is a well-made circle cutter.
this is where I'm going to apply your pressure.
Suction.
This finger stays on this, right?
Somebody says I have a grid but no circle cutter. How much is the circle cutter?
Well, this is a Toyo. The grid is from Morton.
Right.
The circle cutter is from Toyo. We were selling them for $120
At the shop.
at the show special, which we sold all of them except for one more slightly used classroom version.
Slightly used. And
That'll
then,
do for $110.
And then this is the border.
This is the circle and border system. I think it's around $90.
Okay. And then there's the teeny circle cutter.
The teeny, right? Yeah, that's the one we sold out. You're gonna love this though.
It's you have pressure now because it's
What's that? Yeah, I
there's
have.
pressure now.
I don't like it. Where's my little button here? Sometimes I get these little ticks, and they come off real easy with this thing.
Wow. I love that.
I think certain things that consistent pressure from that edge to this edge.
Now,
Kind of the opposite, holding the cutter and moving the glass underneath.
Yeah,
Definitely a unique experience, but once you try it a couple times, it's very easy to adapt to.
Very nice. You got a wow, nice.
well, you can see how little glass we're wasting from all of this. I mean, there's very little glass
Is
waste.
he making a circle? He's actually making a border
Yes,
that will be in a circle.
circular border, exactly.
Circular border. Open Salt says I want to marry him.
Wow. Huh? I'm taking invitations.
There you go.
My wife might not be too happy, but
Yeah. Oh, he's married, guys. So yes, making arches. So he's going to make 8 arches that'll create a circle around.
Exactly.
What is this? A Morton accessory? Oh, do you have a brother?
Yes, he's right here.
He's like that. He's married. He has a brother. I mean, that's his brother. Say hi to Jen for us. I'm
This will
told.
have information
Oh, Jim's right
go
there.
on their website.
Jen or Jim?
Jen.
Oh, Jen. I guess she's over there. Guys. Okay. But somebody came in late and wanted to know what we were doing, and what he's doing is he made little trapezoids here, little trapezoids, 8 of them, and now what he's doing is cutting this
So it's
mark
15,
right here
13.
on this circle and border system, and you move this to do your cut. You put your cutter in there, and then move this, and it creates those cuts for the border.
I'll take you.
And he's just using 2 different colors right now, but you could use the same color
Yeah.
or alternate colors. So he's just going to put his cutter in there.
You could just finger sign.
Okay.
And instead of moving the cutter, he's moving the glass.
You could use it as an alternative to it. Yeah. You may get into a situation where you have it yours already or something. Now, between that's the one you keep on here, almost everything, and then board is not. You just put your button forward and massaging the score, working the score from the center, going out so you can get sharp nails on it. That's the
From the center.
yeah, this allows you to work the score up and down, work the score all the way up and down. The running fighters can only go from
Somebody
one
asked, can you make cuts on the both sides at the same
I
time?
can work, push up from the
I
center.
can't
push up
imagine
finger
holding
directly
two
under the
cutters
score,
at the same
lay
time.
this right across the top.
Not really. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see holding two cutters at the same time.
Cool.
So he runs it through twice.
Can you cut a complete circle?
Yes, it comes with a plate, so you can do a complete circle as well.
With this.
Actually, there's a different piece that comes in the kit
Right.
to do the whole circle.
Okay,
right?
but it comes in this kit?
It comes in the kit.
Ah, good question.
In fact, here.
Oops, sorry, I'm moving, guys.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, so here's what he's doing right now. He's doing this border
Right.
with the two colors,
Yeah,
and this is the kit.
we have them.
Does it come with a Morton board too?
No, you have to provide
You
the Morton
supply the
board.
Morton board, but it comes with all the supplies to do that.
And you
Ah,
do need the portable glass shop to make the initial trapezoids.
this to make the trapezoids. Yeah. Okay.
I like your
Oh,
necklace.
that wasn't a trapezoid. That was.
This is a trapezoid, yeah.
All right.
And it does seem a little mathematical, but in order to get everything perfect, to get perfect trapezoids, I mean, it is all math, and so
Right,
it
right.
has to be exact to fit around your circle.
Right.
Actually,
So
this
it
little-
may seem intimidating.
this is
Right.
a-
You just plug in some numbers, and it
You
tells
do.
you
It
what
tells
you
you
need.
everything.
Yeah.
It tells you exactly how much glass you're going to need, even. So
Right.
you could calculate your glass before you go buy it.
And this is all on the Morton Glass
It's on his website.
website, right?
Yeah. So pretty neat.
And a couple people asked about cutting circles.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you could, I don't know if you
Yeah.
want to demo a
Yeah,
circle.
sure.
All right, sure. I'll do that real quick.
Not quite done with the border.
What's that?
Not quite done with the border, but that's okay. It's up to you.
You get the idea.
Someone
Yeah.
said they need the sheet. You actually don't need the sheet. You go on the website,
You
and the numbers
generate those.
change depending on what size you want to make. Can they use their system with other grid pattern boards?
Not easily.
Can't really guarantee
Not
that.
easily. So you really need the Morton board, but these are numbered, or you number them so that you can do different things with them.
Correct.
Yes, setting up angles, locking
Yeah.
into exact positions. I have that set up if you want to do so.
Oh, you got me set up for a circle right here?
This is the Toyo circle cutter.
You can unsection it.
So, yeah, we take any piece of glass, of course. You want to center it as close as possible and just lock it down. And we're going to make sure that we can get all the way around.
And you put the oil on the glass or on the cutter?
Well, watch this trick. I put it on the glass, but here's how I do it. So, we use kerosene when we cut, actually.
I've heard that before.
Just take a little bit of a paper towel, and once you have your diameter set up, just lay a track down.
You greased up your glass and your cutter.
That's right. It is self-oiling if you're cutting a lot of circles.
And what sizes will it make?
It'll go from
2
about
3/4 to 25 inches.
That's a pretty big circle. Oh, and that swivels. You didn't have to readjust your hand.
no,
Well, that's nice.
yeah. So this thing actually spins to make sure it's in the positive
So you
direction,
can score in either direction.
and the handle swivels as well.
That is a fancy cutter. Why oil or kerosene?
Well, the oil lubricates the wheel. It also opens up the seam when you score it and makes it easier to run the score.
There you go. That makes sense. Put a little rubber mat on it. Under
Yeah,
it.
little rubberized shelf lining. And then we start in a corner.
It's an awesomeness.
Now I just I just like to chase my score.
I
Yeah.
think this is 2. Yeah. This is the size from here to here. Right.
Yeah, Lori's saying nice, you don't have to move your hand. Most of these cutters you have to readjust your hand.
That's
You
right.
really want to have one continuous scoring motion.
And Craven Sunshine said, it slices, it dices.
That's right.
They're great. I was skeptical the first time I got it.
Are you really?
Not only is it
How did I not split up properly?
Lori says, thank you guys.
yeah. I have a lot of
You're welcome.
You know, circles, this stuff never works when you're live. You know that, right?
Don't tell me that.
so nice to get in and out.
You know something we don't know.
You have to get between the shelf line.
Oh, you're so good.
So that's why I saw it.
Do you have 2 of these?
Look at that.
I don't know why that. Oh, you know what? When I started scoring, I missed
You
a.
didn't go back to the beginning?
I missed it. Yeah, I didn't complete my circle.
Ah,
That was user error. I usually mark the glass first, and I didn't. I was nervous.
I know, I'm rushing him.
Because I'm live, right?
I'm rushing him. All right, guys.
Here, how's that?
Look at that. That side's perfect. Look at that. I mean, that whole thing's perfect. And what was the smallest circle again? I missed that.
It'll do about 2 1/4 inch diameter, somewhere in there.
It's hard to see, but about 2 1/4 inch. But they also have the teeny circle cutter. Morton makes that, I believe? Morton makes a teeny circle cutter. So you can make tiny circles.
That's this one.
And were these made with that?
Yeah, these are all made with that.
So all these little circles were made with that tool. Right there.
Here's the package for that one. It says Steve's demo
it says
on it.
Steve's demo, but you guys get the idea. And what size smallest circle will that be?
That'll go as small as you can break out.
As small as you can break out.
From 0.
Do you demo this one?
I do. You want me to show that one too?
If you want.
Sure.
They're asking, but
All right, let's
it's
do
up
it.
to you. All right, we're gonna make him do another circle. And how about like a 1.5 or 2 inch circle?
Perfect.
Okay. Someone says, I have one and don't know how to use it. So they're really excited about this.
All right.
Great, and a thank you and a yes, please. A whole lot of interest in this.
All right.
Wait.
Oh, thanks. Okay, so we're gonna set up down here. Again, you can set this up on anywhere in the portable glass shop area.
Really?
First thing I'm gonna do is cut a little square for us to use.
Yep.
Something transparent would be easier to see. We'll use this again. Another red circle.
We're really putting you to work.
I'm getting a mess up here, yeah.
This is the most time I've spent in a booth. You guys have more to show than anybody.
Thank you.
I'm usually like 5 minutes. This is...
All right, so we'll just do it down. We're going to do a 2 inch circle. So I'm going to make this...
Somebody's in their studio cutting circles right now. You're going to make her so jealous.
Perfect. Hopefully this will help.
See what else? Okay.
All right, so we have about a 2 and whatever that was, 7/8 inch square. We'll do a 2 inch circle though.
Okay.
So we're going to set this up.
The mess looks like my studio. I agree. It looks exactly like my mess.
You can put it anywhere on the Morton surface again, but again, here's our pivot point. If you're on the seam, there's a gap in this one spot. There's also a gap here and here to lock on the other Morton pieces, but we'll put this one in this pivot point. The teeny circle system lines up from the user's side. I start in the top right corner if I'm right-handed, and I go 3 down and 3 over. And I lock this into place.
Ah.
Now I zero it out just to make sure I'm in the right spot, and I look through the hole closest to me right here, and if you look down you'll be able to see an orange dot in there.
Yeah, I see it.
So we know we're at 0, we're in the right location.
Perfect.
Okay, now we want to do a 2 inch circle, so we're going to move the radius. We're going to line up the 1 with the line here, the AB line. There's
Radius.
1 inch radius.
Half the circle.
Half the circle,
Gotcha.
right. Now we're going to take and we're going to put our glass right under there.
And it doesn't have to be right in the center, just as long as it...
No, we're going to look through this hole because that's actually where our cutting's going to take place. And
Right.
I'm going to make sure that we have about equal spacing on either side of the glass.
And this other hole is if you're left-handed?
Yeah, if you flip it over and do it on this side, then the other hole comes into play.
Perfect.
Exactly. So it's friendly to left and righty.
Okay.
Actually, the guy who invented this is a lefty, so he's been very conscious of that all his career. Okay, so we look pretty good.
And do you have a video online?
There
of this?
is one on mortonglass.com, I believe.
Oh, and you're locking it in.
Yeah, so this stabilizes. We're good to go. Now I placed my own dot here, which tells me where I start and stop.
Oh, good.
And now any Toyo cutter with the small pattern head that looks like that will fit in here.
Oh, the small one, okay.
Drop it in there, and now we start spinning. Once my black dot gets back around, I know that I'm done.
So the black dot came back to that spot.
And now we're scored.
Score the teeniest circles you ever wanted. And this will work with all the Morton boards.
Yes.
The originals, the new
Yep.
ones, everything, right?
And now we just go through a similar process to break these out. Although,
Hearts galore. You're getting a heart parade. They're all loving this.
woohoo! So now, I will say though, if you go with smaller circles, like let's say you get down to 1-inch circles, it has nothing to do with being able to score it and everything to do with being able to break it out.
Right.
And the process for breaking it out would not be this. I would end up doing tangent
Really-
cuts, and you gotta kind of work it, but. I'm getting pretty close there.
Yeah, it looks like it ran.
I feel like there's a dry spot in the middle here, but let's see if we can do it. All right. There's still a couple little.
You're patient.
I know. Pressure isn't always your friend when you're trying to do circles.
And somebody asked what stops the glass from moving, and really it's this.
That
piece.
and the pressure of the glass cutter on the glass as you're scoring. And I have yet to have it waver when we've been cutting circles all
It
weekend
just sticks
here.
to the shelf paper.
It what?
It sticks to this shelf paper
Oh, this
when
is
you're doing
shelf,
the cutting.
Yeah, shelf liner kind of
Shelf
stuff.
liner,
Yeah,
yes.
shelf paper. That's for kilns.
Shelf liner. I mean, for like kitchen cabinets.
Somebody just said those little teeny circles are tough to run.
They are. All right, let's see if we got it.
It looks pretty good.
So now the debate is whether to go perpendicular and not have it run through, or to do our tangents and have to deal with the little ticks, right? So I'm going to go safe route.
Did I run everybody off? Look at that. How sweet it is, right? That's the teeny circle cutter. And I believe it comes with this board.
It does. Everything that I showed you here, it comes with. So it's the board, the spinner, the little bar, the jig here.
We got, wow,
This
sweet.
is the brochure
ta-da.
for the teeny circle system.
A+, you got all kinds of compliments. Yeah, they were captivated.
Arigato.
He's taking a bow. Okay, you guys take a bow. We're going to sign off. There we go. Zowie. What is he using to run the cut? And breakers are great too. The breakers are great too. Yeah.
Oh, this is the Morton safety brake system.
The Morton safety brake system, you just hope, it's hanging around his neck right there. Or you can use
The paddle and the button.
the paddle and the button. And you might have one of these at home and the button is still attached. You take it off and put it in here.
That's right.
I've had people say, I don't have a button. I said, it's right there. There you go. All right. So you guys have seen the border.
Circle
You
and
have
border
seen
system.
a circle be cut with the circle cutter from Toyo. And you've seen the Morton teeny circle cutter. So you've seen everything. And somebody said the button rocks. Okay. All right,
Thanks,
guys.
Susan.
Get their new blade. Get tapped. You're welcome.
Wow, look at all those hearts.
Bye, guys.